Far under Mount Gundabad lies the den of Pughlak, the realm of the deepest of the deep toads.
Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Brawler, where today we are going to delve into Pughlak's den to find out if we could deal with
What's
this
this?
deepest of toads. What's this? Is that you're dead. That's what this is. This is the second of two 3-player instances that are part of Gundabad. There's also a 6-player one, which I presume I'm going to try next episode. And there's also a raid, which I'm definitely not going to solo, because there isn't a solo version of that. We have solo versions of the 3-player and the 6-player instances. Now this one looks like that they have different mobs for the 3-player and for the 1-player one here, because in the other instance that we ran, the assault on Thirstruck, in that particular instance it looked like that we had the same mobs that you had in the 3-player one. It's just that you had help with the dwarf. Here you are doing it without any help here. So now let's see what we can do about this giant Ukresh here. And we've got others around. Oh, wait, I got through that pretty quickly. Oh, we might as well take care of that one too. Yeah, this is a oh, that's right. I've got that. I didn't need the potion. What I do need is to get all these bleeds off of me. This is horrific. There you go. Now that we've got rid of that, where is the here it is. That went a lot faster than I was expecting. There, that's done. So I think we head out this way. Oh yeah, this is where we start to run into the toads. Because if you heard the intro, it said that we were going to go against the deepest of the deep toads. So obviously that means we're going to run into a few deep toads here. It looks like they drop gold nuggets. Alright. That could be useful. Hey, maybe I could run to enough deep toads to finish out that quest. Looks like not, because I think this is our target area, and based on what happened at the previous location, I think I am going to buff up here and give a little time for Weather Blows to get off cooldown. So this is going to be a long fight, if I recall correctly. You've fallen further into the den of Pughlak, and here is the deepest of the deep toads. Hey, Froggy! Let's see how this goes. And oh, oopsie daisy. Hey, wakey, wakey! Oh yeah. There is Pughlak's venom alters your your perception in here. Which one do I have got right now? Oh, this is the one with the bulls, I think. Yeah. Ouch! Alright, let's deal with those. Just make sure we don't get knocked back or anything like that. I think I was knocked out of this once by the bulls, which was a bit of a problem. Oh, okay. Well, at least they drop nuggets, and unfortunately, I still didn't get. I got halfway through, so I didn't finish it up. I didn't get enough toads for that. Okay, let's New deed, mind over Pughlak. The venom subsides and your vision returns, but Pughlak has regained his strength. Of course he has. Hey, should we do this? Alright. Here we are in section 2. Let's see, where are we at now? I forgot what this one is like. Oh. I think there's a reason I forgot what this one was like. Oh, that's right, this is the one with the thunderstorms and all. There you go. And the whirlwinds. Well, that was faster than I thought it was going to be. Which is the last one going to be then? Oh, this one. This is a bunch of them rapping. Probably my least favorite of the set. There are a total of 6 of them, and the ones that you get are selected at random. So if you fail it, then I think you have to get through 3 of these in order to do it. And since there's 6 in all, that means after 2 times through, you might be able to finish the deed, mind over Pughlak. But of course, if it's completely random, which I think it is, then obviously, oops, daisy. If it's completely random. Alright, where were we? Oh. Okay. If it's completely random, then who knows how long it could take. It could take 2 runs through, or it could take several runs through. And yeah, that was easier than I expected, that's for sure. We really ripped through him. If I knew it was going to be that fast, I probably should have done both instances in a single episode rather than splitting it up. Oh well. Now, I believe the chest is this way? No. Oh, this way. Yeah, I believe the chest is a way distant away. Well, oh, that's the challenge here. It isn't killing the boss that's the challenge. It's finding the chest afterwards. Ah! Ah, here it is. There we are. Was Pughlak's Den once a shrine of the Nameless? Who knows? There you go, 2 coins. What did I get in this run? I got an innate strength, finesse avoidance, usual thing, elegant heritage rune, and a yellow enhancement rune. And that is it for this run, so I think we have time for a couple of missions. And since I am looking for some gold nuggets, I might as well try to see, do Gruntbug carry them, or do only mammals have them? Yeah, that's the point there. It's possible that Gruntbug, don't count as animals. They, for some reason, arthropods get listed differently on things like that. But we'll be able to at least get along through them. There we go. Get revenge for all those times that these Ribbig have torn into my flesh. I just pummel them now. Well, maybe not literally pummel, since they seem to be dead before I can get a pummel up ready. I mean, if they just die in 1 or 2 punches, pummel isn't exactly an ideal skill to use in that case. But maybe when I get to the queens, see how that's one of the defenders. All right, yeah, here's one of the hive queens. Oh, yeah, just one cycle through. Yeah, all these are pretty quick. And there you go. Well, that looks like it's going to be very, very straightforward. Anything left? Nothing down this way, so to the next area. As I pick up some mucus along the way. We seem to have no trouble taking care of insects. What about giants? Now, these are normals though, which just makes me think that they're not going to be really all that much of a problem. Of course, if we go 2 at a time. Oh, really? Really? You're joking me, aren't you? I think I see now why Terry Adams sometimes calls brawlers pocket champions. Because I feel like a pocket champion here just ripping through them. And you? And what about you? Okay. Oh, this is the fastest I've ever came through here solo. I mean, coming in through here with a champion also tends to be rather quick. But I just go rip, 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 rip. Now, I think we will be slowed down slightly when we get to the boss. Let's see what that does. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go and see what would happen if I ran a tier 2 skirmish. Just to see what that's going to be like. Oopsie daisy. You? Oh. You? And you. Maybe I should try that tier 2 skirmish. Let's see how we do in breaching the Necromancer's Gate, set at tier 2. Now we do have the little trouble that the herbalist isn't exactly up to snuff at this level. Guess we can first see how the Blood Rook is. Well, I'm getting through the Rook pretty quickly. Of course, the Rook's special ability is only active when it has friends in the area, so there's probably not the best of tests on the matter. The real test is going to be when we find the encounters, because the tier 1 encounters were giving me trouble when I first turned 140, as you recall, so testing how they are in tier 2 at this point I think will be reasonable. Right, here we go. Bear of Blight. Let's see how we could do here, and really? Okay. How do you disarm someone wearing battle gauntlets? I don't know. Sounds so weird. Oops, my herbalist doesn't tank in tier 2 very well apparently. So that's something to keep account of. That still wasn't too bad, except for the fact that my herbalist didn't like that very much. Could I get some around here, please? Thank you. Oh, 1,100! Over 1,000! Ah. Oh. Let's see if I could take care of the others while that berserker is. Hey, 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 hey. Pound, pound, pound. It's probably not very good for me to go along and get punched in tier 2 while I can't hit back, because I think it's more to my ability of being able to hit them than my ability to survive that I am, yikes, getting here pretty well. It's certainly not my ability to navigate. Here's the first of the encounters. Let's just grab that. Grab that. And see what we can get out of this. We get our interrupts in there right. And then maybe we could keep on top of the boss here. I think Fist of the Valor. Whack. Well, I think that's pretty good. 100 marks exactly. Okay. And of course the steel token. Apparently the most dangerous mob to worry about is the Echo of Death right over here. And that's because I'm not sure what it is about him, but he does. I know you had the Echo's Death, but I did not attack him, and I still was somehow being chewed. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at how much morale I lost in that. So the Echo of Death looks like the single most dangerous mob in a skirmish at tier 2. And I would not have thought that the Echo of Death was going to be a bigger problem to me than the encounter bosses. You would think that a simple lieutenant like that would be such a problem, but yep. That's where I had my problem. The Echo of Death. So that's why you have to be careful if I see an Echo of Death. Now I've eaten now. I'm hoping that at least... And me being knocked down like that included me having eaten. And that was just against the Echo of Death itself. When he had friends around, yeah, I was expecting to have smooth sailing there, so I wasn't recording it. But it didn't go well, just say that. Now, let's see how we do against... Although I guess it's the one that's upstairs that I'm heading over to now. Let's see if he's tougher than that orc, just in case that makes a difference in there. But maybe something about the Echo of Death being able to just rip through your tactical mitigations or something like that. So perhaps maybe that's the issue that was in there. In which case I have to be careful of tactical damage then if that's the case. Because if they are able to just get through your tactical mitigation, yeah, this guy isn't exactly doing it, because I actually had to restore my morale there. So yeah, he is a bit tougher here at tier 2. But it looks like I was able to do that without a pot or without a return trip from the start of the instance. So I guess we just have to see if we run into another Echo of Death to give me headaches here. That seems to be the only thing that's particularly tough about this. So is there something about... Now I know you have the Death's Echo thing, but Death's Echo wasn't a factor on that second one, since Death's Echo doesn't cause extra damage against tactical damage, only against the melee damage and ranged damage. I guess physical damage is probably what they will call that today. Now let's see if we can get through here without any trouble. Most likely this shouldn't be a problem, assuming I don't run into an echo of death, of course. But it looks like my weather blows has come off a cooldown. Oh, no lieutenant? Oh no, the lieutenant is running late, which is pretty bad for the lieutenant considering that's a defender of the vial. Because the defender of the vial is not going to be able to do all that much if he's running behind. Yes. All right, here we go, and that's just a wound taker. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially if you go after the wound taker first. I guess he gets distracted by the fact that I do have that reflect, it looks like, and I'm wondering if the Echo of Death attacked me. Had the reflect activated the Death's echo without me realizing it, and then that means the other mobs would have been doing extra damage against me, and I wasn't paying enough attention to the morale, but even alone the Echo of Death was doing quite a number to me. Always a possibility, but the boss here is really not all that much of a problem. But that's breaching the Necromancer's Gate, where I learned that, yeah, I can stand up to the bosses here at T2. What I can't do is to stand up against an Echo of Death. Since I managed to survive the Den of Pughlak without any real trouble, next time we will try the Houses of Rest when we return to Piney Plays The Brawler.